But after 14 long years of Conservative rule, in 21st century Britain, our water is no longer safe to drink.
A number of water companies across England right now are facing serious criticism after people began falling ill and were advised not to use their taps due to serious deterioration in water quality. We're talking vomiting bugs, nasty parasites, and dangerous levels of lead, all found in our water. In fact, waterborne diseases have risen by 60% since 2010. These types of issues can lead to liver problems and sometimes even kidney failure. The former Tory government got a ton of criticism about this back in May from Labour MP Emma Hardy. In a video that's now gone viral, she speaks about how 16,000 homes and businesses were told to boil their water before drinking it, and how a 13-year-old boy ended up in hospital. Things have gotten so bad that Thames Water has now been put under special measures, which is basically code for the government will be regulating the F out of them until they get this whole water shouldn't have bacteria in it thing under control. If you want to learn more about how you can keep yourself safe from all this nasty water, make sure to click the link in bio and check out my article.
Hey, shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. First and foremost, I'd like to start this lesson by giving all praises, honor and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Recha, Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this 100% truth. Salutations unto the 144,000 doing the work of the Lord in all truth, honor and sincerity. And shalom to the 1/3, men, women and children who believe in this word being taught unto them. It's your brother Amna wa Allah. I'm back at you with another lesson entitled The Earth is Defiled under the Inhabitants thereof. You know, because you've got these Edomites who have pretty much ruined our food and water supply. You know, that's why you have a lot of various different illnesses that are present out here because of the contamination that's within our food and our water. You know, like this lady was talking about parasites being in the water. Now, of course, this is talking about tap water. But, you know, at this point, you know, whether it be tap water, whether it be bottled water, you know, plastic bottling at that, you're still screwed, man. Because, you know, you've got the problem with microplastics now. So it's like, no matter which way you go, man, you know, the food that we have is defiled, man. You know, and that's actually in Ezekiel 4, you know, which I can start there. Ezekiel 4 and verse 13 tells us, and the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them. And that's still happening until this day. You know, Baruch 2 and 30 tells us we are yet this day in our captivity. All right, so we're still in captivity now. We're still subject to payments. We're still serving our enemies. Okay, we are yet this day in our captivity, man. All right, and when it's talking about bread, you know, that goes for, you know, it's not just, you know, bread, you know, that goes for all food. You know, we eat all of our food defiled, man. You know, we're eating fruits that don't have seeds in them. You know, we're eating GMO fruits, GMO meat, even organic. That's just marketing, man. A bit like protein. You know, now almost every other food item you got there has got protein in it. You know, you have like a wrap bread, whatever you call that. That's all of a sudden it's got a massive amount of protein in it. Here you've got a carb snack, completely carb snack. Apparently that's got a massive amount of protein in it. Well, that's the same thing they're doing with organic. You know, we're finding out now that organic ain't necessarily organic, man. You know, but it's still, at the very least, it's still a better quality than you know, just the madness that we have out here. You know, just the basic stuff is what I meant to say. All right. So yeah, that's, you know, a part of the curses that we're experiencing, but ultimately, a bit like with how women experience the great pain during conception, written in Genesis 3 and 16, all nations experience that curse because of Eve. You know, a bit like how all nations are suffering, eating their bread defiled. you know, even though really that curse was meant for us Israelites. But everyone, you know, is like collateral damage now. All right, so this is Job 9:24. It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? All right, so who are the judges? The Israelites. When you go to the book of Psalms 82:6, where it says, for I have said ye are gods, right? When you go to the blue letter, the word there is Alahayim, and it breaks it down to gods, judges, rulers. All right, so us Israelites, particularly pertaining to the men, are the judges, man. Okay, so he's covered the faces of the judges by way of, you know, everyone in the Bible is apparently a white man. You know, everyone looks like Esau. Okay, even our Most High and our Savior, he looks like an Edomite. That's what Esau will have you think. All right, so he's covered the faces of the judges thereof. All right, which is also written in the Apocrypha. All right, this is First Maccabees 3 and verse 48. It says, and laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images. All right, this happened during the Renaissance period, which was around about the 1400s, man. All right, when the Edomites were getting back into power. Okay, following shortly after the Dark Ages, where us Israelites were ruling, especially here in Europe. Okay, you know, they ain't gonna tell you that in Black History Month, though. You know, but during the Renaissance period, which I believe means reborn, you know, that was the rebirth of the Edomites getting into power. They painted the likeness of their images, man, which is why you have, you know, these angels, and the apparently, you know, the divine ones apparently look like Edomites, you know, which is some BS, man. They've got Christians or Jake thinking that Jesus Christ looks like a so-called white man with blue eyes, as though the Apostle Gabar says, you know, that surfer dude, you know. So Esau is defiling the earth in more than just food, more than just, you know, pertaining to food and water, man. You know, this is why this devil has got to be done away with, man. Yahweh Shai couldn't come soon enough. All right, this is Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And the people are mourning under Esau Edom's rulership, especially us Israelites in the truth. We're mourning because Esau Edom's in power, man. Okay, we're all suffering under this devil. Even Esau is suffering under Esau. All right, here it is. You know, it's funny that we even have to pay for water, man. Something that is free and in abundance, you gotta pay for water, man. You know, you don't want to drink the tap water. You gotta buy bottled water. Even that tap water, you gotta pay your water bill. Which, you know, I just came home to my mum's place. You know, I was just speaking with her, and you know, she's telling me how her water bill jumped up, man, by quite a substantial amount. You know, but everything's going up. Okay, Elder Apostle Tahar did say this though. You know, take a picture of you know, the prices of things now, and you know, have a look back at it a couple weeks later, maybe a couple months later. You know, prices are going up, man. Okay, so when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn, and the people are mourning, man. So by default, by a process of elimination, you should be able to tell who's in power right now. Okay, none other than the so-called white man, Esau Edom. Psalms 58 and 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. You know, they'll have stickers by the tap saying clean water. Yeah, you can drink that. That's clean water. There ain't nothing clean about what's coming out of them taps. If you even see, you know, the inside layer of the tap, you know, you may not ever drink tap water again unless you're a demon that just has no care for themselves, and you just like, fuck it, and you just go with emotion, man. You know, verse 4, their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear. which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely, man. This is why you can't trust this devil. If he tells you something is good for you, you know, you go the other way. You know, he tried to convince us that the sticky Vicky in 2020 was good for us. But look what happened, man. You had women's menstruation cycles being affected. You had people dropping dead. All right, so, hey, as Sirach 12:10 tells us, never trust thine enemy, for as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness, man. Okay, this is Psalms 50 and verse 21. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Yeah, the Most High let you get away with murder. Quite literally. The Most High let you get away with defiling our food. The Most High let you get away with defiling our water. All right? So because you've done it for so long and you've gotten away with it, you feel like there's no judgment. Surely the Most High must be with you. Right? Let's read on. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such and one as thyself. Yeah, you thought the Most High was with you. I ain't done no wickedness. The Lord ain't stopped me from what I'm doing. I ain't going off, right? But I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes. All right, so your judgment is coming, man. And through the Spirit, that was the topic of at camp yesterday predominantly. And even I was just, watching the Elder Apostles main camp over in New York. And they're talking about Esau, Edom's judgment. All right. So, hey, listen, man, Esau, your time is up, man. All right. We may not know the hour. Yahushua may not know the hour. But what we do know by measuring the times diligently by way of prophecy, your time in rulership is almost up, man. All right. You're literally in the final leg of your kingdom, man. Okay. And really, you weren't meant to be ruling forever anyway. All right. Job 14:5 tells us that he have set bounds that you could not pass. All right. You was just meant to be shown as an example of the results of what happens when you rule a kingdom in wickedness. All right. Because by your destruction, everyone's going to know, oh, okay, this is why you don't want to be wicked like Esau, because this is the final outcome. Ultimately, you get destroyed, you get put into slavery, and then because you committed blasphemy of the Holy Spirit, whitewashing all these images, you also that's unforgivable, man. So now you get done away with as a nation. Okay. Romans 9:22. What if the Most High, willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endured with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction? You Edomites, yeah, the Most High is not with you. He has to endure watching you Edomites have his people in captivity and just deal with us how you want to deal with us, man. The Lord has to sit on his throne, look down and see that shit, man. He ain't with you. You got it twisted, man. All right. Verse 23, and that he might make known the riches of his glory on the vessels of mercy, which he had afore prepared unto glory. Yeah, we've already been prepared unto glory. All right, but we just have to let the will of the Lord play out. And the will of the Lord is to, have Esau's kingdom being the last rulership that's going to be in power before our rulership is established. 2 Ezra 6:9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. That also is another way we can prove that you so-called white people are the Edomites that the Bible speaks of. Okay? It all makes sense, man. This ain't rocket science. Okay? Isaiah 24:5 tells us the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. Right? You devils, man. Okay? Because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. You see, you guys, you changed everything. You changed the times, the laws. We were operating in a whole different calendar, man. You changed everything, man. You changed the image of righteousness, the image of wickedness. Okay, you done changed it all, man. But the Lord is gonna He's going to destroy your kingdom, man. As it says in verse 6, therefore have the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. And this is going to be the results of ruling in wickedness, man. You get your kingdom destroyed. You get your power stripped from you. Okay? And this is the only thing we can do to you devils, man, because no matter what, you devils just won't learn. Even if we deal with you gracefully, you still won't learn. All right? They done show you that in the movies, man. How many times you watch a movie and you see Edomite's about to be put to death, and he manages to convince the guy that's about to put him to death to spare his life. All right, so he does that. Then the guy turns around, and then the Edomite stab him in the back. This devil has a consistent track record of, hey, you can't trust me. All right. So, hey, as it says in Isaiah 26:10, let favor be shown to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly, and he will not behold the majesty of the Lord. So this is why you just got to be done away with, man, because you will not learn righteousness. Okay? This is why the judgment is just going to have to fall on you the way it's going to fall on you, man. All right? That's just how the cookie crumbles. Okay? Because you've done far too much for far too long, man. There ain't no way that you're getting away with this shit. All right, one more precept and I'm going to close out. This is Revelation 11 and verse 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they shall be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. So yeah, Esau, you've had a track record of destroying this earth. Well, guess what? You are going to be destroyed because you destroyed the earth. Okay? Your wickedness is going to fall upon your own head. And it's only right, man. You devils got to be done away with, man. All right? Because if the Lord don't do away with you, guess what? You're going to do away with yourself and everybody else, man. All right? So yeah, man, that's all I wanted to touch on in this video. I pray, Lord willing, it's been edifying. And until the next time, I say shalom.